Alright, we're doing colors, and to engage our students, we're going to start by reading a book by Robert Munsch, Purple, Green, and Yellow. I won't read it right now because we have some time, but basically it's about a little girl who gets markers, and she wants washable markers, and then she wants permanent markers, and then she ends up coloring herself with colors. She doesn't want her parents to find out, so she colors herself with skin color marker. And then she has a bath and her parents find out, and it's just a really fun book that kids can relate to. And yeah, so I'm Danielle.
I'm Tori.
And I'm Kendra.
So that's going to be that, and after we talk about that, we're also going to have the kids kind of look around the classroom and just pick out colors that they see. So maybe in the book, if we come across the color green here, we might say, all right, kids, now look around here, what do you see that's green? And get them to kind of point out different shades of green so that they can understand the difference between light colors and dark colors, and the different tones for the same color. So then what our activity is like we did in class, we're going to have them draw or make a dot on a coffee filter, and we're just going to use plain old washable markers. And the first time we're going to have them do it, they're going to use a primary color, so a red, a blue, or a yellow, and they're going to see that only one color is going to kind of come out of that. And then they're going to do the experiment again, and they're going to use a different color that's not a primary color. So, for example, a green or a purple. And then they're going to see how, when the color leaks out, that there's different colors that make up that one color. And that's kind of the main point that we want them to understand. So our three lovely students over here are going to come give that a shot. Unfortunately, we're a little low on colors, so we have two blue colors, so two primary colors, and a sort of salmon colored. So what's going to happen is they're going to fold it in half and then fold it in a quarter. And then you're just going to draw like 3 or 4 dots along the side, and you're going to dip it in. This is just plain water in our tin. And then you'll see what the color does. So there you go. You can pick whatever color. So we also have 7 children, so the idea of this activity is they will all be able to do it themselves. So they're going to do the primary color first, and they're each going to have their own separate water tin, and they're going to see what happens, and then they're going to lay it out and let it dry, and then they're going to do their other color and lay that out and dry, and then they'll also have a little bit of artwork that they can take home with them when it's all done. Is that dying?
This one smells good.
So I just dip
Do I
it in?
dip it?
Yeah, just dip it in and make sure the water gets up to that color line.
Yeah.
And there you go. And you can see the water, the color, as we saw in class, the color kind of goes upwards, which is pretty cool. Or leaks out as that marker seems to be at the moment. No, we got one.
This one's going.
Yeah, so we will give the kids the option of what colors they want. We have a limited supply here, but we will have a whole array of the rainbow so they can pick whatever they like. If they want to get creative, for their second one at least, they could do like green, then purple, then green, then purple, so they can see many different colors on that. So that's about a 20-minute activity, and the whole time we'll be walking around, talking to the kids and seeing what they notice about what their color is doing.
So we'll formatively assess them as they're doing that, so just by asking questions about it, like just to see what they know about the colors, why for instance, like the salmon color would be a different colors, not just the plain one solid color. And as their two experiments are drying, we'll take our students around the school and we'll find the colors that each coffee filter changed. So for instance, the person who did this will find the blue color, and if they did a blue and purple, they'll find blue, purple, and red colors around the gym, around the school.
And so for our specific learner outcome, we had compare and contrast colors using terms such as lighter than, darker than. So taking this blue, for example, have the kids notice that when it starts out, this bottom color is darker and it gets lighter as it goes up. So having them recognize that and then be able to find different colors of blue around the school so that they can understand how blue can show up in different shades.
So then conclusion,
we'll bring them all back to the gym or whatever, and then they'll just look at their coffee filters. And then we'll ask what they noticed about the first color they dipped in, as well as what happened to the second color that they dipped in, and see if they can figure out what happened and why.
Yeah.
And that's it.